Today I'm going to just show you how easy it is to replace your Chevy Equinox oil change just right from home. It's just easy. So stay with me as I take you through the process. What you'll need for this process is your Chevy Equinox car, oil filter, and then your oil, which is 5 quarts, Dexos 1, AM approved. Welcome to the channel again. So today we're going to do our oil change. This is our Chevy Equinox. When you start your car, and you see right there, it's telling you to change your engine oil. So first things first, you come just down here. You see this thing? You just pop up the hood. Once the hood is up, you come just right here in front. You leave this like this, and then we have a lever. It's just right there. You just push it like this, and this thing should be able to just open like this. So this Chevy Equinox is a 2013, but the oil procedure we're going to do today is going to apply from 2010 to 2017 for the 2.4 liter. So here we are. So this is the front of the engine. So first things first is normally you have to remove this oil cap. Just take this out of the way, and then also pay attention. They're already written something here. Is an SAE 5W30. So that's the recommended oil you should be using on this car. And then number 2, which is very important before you start draining your oil, is when you look just down right there, you see an oil filter. So we're going to take it out first before we start draining our oil. So for people who do not have a special tool to open the oil filter, what you need is just a regular flat 32 millimeter. So once you get that, you just come just down here. So first things, you remove this out of the way. You take out this oil dipstick, and then you put it away. And then second thing, you just come with a 32 millimeter. You just bring this down here, and then you just get the right way, and then you just, let me just find a nice way. Yeah, it's like right there, and then you just keep opening it. Alright, when that's out of the way, you just use your hand. You just open what's remaining. So if the car's been running, you let it like, and you can just pull it out like that. So this is how a filter looks like. Yeah, it's been dirty for a minute. Yeah, so once our filter is out of the way, we can now drain the oil out. You can drain the oil out, so we can just jack our car up. So let's go below the car. So when we come down here, you just make sure you inspect down here to see if your oil is leaking from anywhere. And for this case, my case, it's not leaking. So what you do, you make sure you have a catching area. So my case, I just have it right here. So for this procedure, you need a 15 millimeter to open right here. So here we are. So oil is really dirty. So that means we have to make sure our next oil change is a bit sooner, not long the way it's supposed to be. So you let everything drain when it's always out of the way. The thing you pay attention to, number 2, is your drain plug. You have to make sure the seal is good. The seal right here is good before you put it in. So once it drips like this and the oil is done, you can close in the plug. So once that is done, you make sure you tighten it. Make sure it's tight. So it doesn't leak. And then after that, you have to just clean this area to be clean. So you can use a brake cleaner, or you can just use a microfiber towel, just like this right here. You clean the area well. Make sure when you leave here it looks clean. So next time if there's a leak in the system, you can be able to tell and then fix it without a problem. So once we're done from below, we just come right on top here. So to do our oil change, we just need our oil filter, and then we need this 5W30. This is our oil. So it's going to need 5 quarts when it's with the filter, but that's what normally I like doing. So what we do next, guys, is we replace our filter from the old one. We just change it. So this is old one, so you just throw it, the whole of it, you just throw it away, or make sure it just comes like this. So you lock it like that, and then this is crazy. It's supposed to come with a filter, with the seal which is here. So it's supposed to come with it. So it's unfortunate. I don't know, for whatever reason, somebody took it out from this thing. I guess I'll be claiming that. So I guess might end up using the old one because this thing is still good. Alright, it's always recommended you use a new one, but for my case I don't have another one, so I might just have to use this one, and then my next oil change I'll have to replace it. So once this is done, I'm going to go ahead and then I'll put this one in, and then I'm going to use our oil, and then we're going to put in 5 quarts and then be good to go. So once that is done, you have to just make sure you just feel if the thing went all the way, and in my case it went all the way. So when you come just right there, and then you see the side is all well seated, so your oil change, your oil filter is all good. So next we go to the oil change. So for the oil change, you may need a funnel to just help you out when you're putting in the oil in. So make sure it goes all in. So all this is all in. Alright, once done, you just take this out and make sure everything is gone in. So once that is done, you just make sure we just clean this area. Just make sure our engine just looks good after service. Make sure there's nothing it makes our engine look dirty. So once that is done, so one last thing after we put in our oil, we just check. We just put the dipstick in, and then we check how much oil we have in there. So we check our dipstick. You just put it right in here. And then we take it out, and then we just see right there. So our oil is up to our level. So what we do, what's remaining, is just go inside the car and then clear our oil life light, then make sure it's 100%, and then we're good to go. All right, so let's go inside and then just clear that oil light. So I'm just taking through the process of resetting this. So first things first, this is what you're going to work with, this section right here. So what we do first, we just turn over our car, and then we just turn it on just like that. And then you come to the menu right here, and then you tap on menu. So you see on the screen right there is telling you a speed, and then you tap again on menu, and then on the screen it says remaining oil life. This is 5%. So what you do, you just come on this section right here, you tap on set or clear, and then you see right here on the screen it says no, are you sure that you want to reset? You say yes or no. So you use this upper arrow, and then when you do that, it goes to yes, and then you say set or clear, and then you just tap like that, and then the remaining life is gone to 100%. So that's a simple process of resetting it. All right, I hope the video really helps you out, and then I'll see you in the next video.